on, girl? You alright? Alright, I'm gonna start the stream up soon. Just want to say, well, actually, I'll wait till we get in. Just give me a minute here. Share it to the platforms. Thank you. I appreciate that. NV1224 or 1234. Appreciate it. I'm just sharing it to all the platforms right now. Making sure people know the stream is up. And I will get started shortly. But since my intro ended, I could say,
I am back. What it do, baby?
okay, we are here. Lost to well, I wouldn't even say last episode. Last live we lost to the Dallas Mavericks. Tough loss. Alright. Today we will be playing Atlanta, and then I don't let's see.
The talented Atlanta Hawks versus the savvy Los Angeles Lakers. It's Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports.
The Lakers look to take charge at Staples Center, and we're bringing it to you live from Los Angeles here on 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Park
Appreciate you, Sonny.
Presented here by T-Mobile. Now the starting lineup
Somebody
for Mike
new
Woodson
is in the
and
chat.
Phil
Let's
Jackson.
go.
And what can you say, Kevin? I mean, sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're not. We'll definitely talk more about what's going on with him in just a while.
take a moment to check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And Clark, what's going to be the key for the Hawks?
Their game plan centers around containing Pau Gasol. It has to.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta fix my audio setting. LeBron James. Give me 1 second.
He's got one heck of a knack for scoring in the paint. So you've got to fight him in the post area. Don't let him get that deep, sweet post position. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
On the other side, Clark, how about the Lakers? What's the key for them?
Perennial MVP candidate Kobe Bryant. What doesn't he do?
Well, we know he scores, but you know he's become even more of a leader, and I think the producers are surrounding him.
I agree with you wholeheartedly there. He knows he's going to need to score big points on a regular basis, but he also knows he has a little more help this season.
It ought to be a compelling game to watch. Thanks, Clark. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Atlanta with the ball. And Clark, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers this season.
Kevin, each team taking one game last season. I thought both had a phenomenal year.
Hawks on D.
Get up! Get up!
To Williams.
Get up!
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. You know, Clark, some people will argue the level of play not quite the same in the two conferences.
Well, it's a debatable point, but regardless of that, I think you've got to say both of these teams are in the top tier by any measurement you use.
No question, no question. And here is Williams. In close, over Smith. Hits the jump ball.
Way to work it inside to get the high percentage look. Nice job there.
Bibby. Smith with it. Here's Bibby. Got a hand on it.
They're struggling early to line it up and knock it down here. In case of the early game jitters, perhaps.
And here is Bryant, guarded by Crawford. Bynum down low, working on Horford. Stolen by the Hawks.
Outstanding jump on the ball, Kevin.
Here's Johnson. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
Joe Johnson, a three-time All-Star. This guy has the full package. When you talk about his game on the court, that's self-evident. He can handle it, he's strong, he can shoot it, and he's not afraid of the big shot. But what I've seen in his growth and development is leadership. He's a guy who shows up to ring the bell every day, practice and game. And he's always there to deliver.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
And here is Williams.
I'm sorry, pal.
It's a pick by Bynum. Off the screen, answers right back with a dunk of his own.
He's not necessarily a five-star athlete, but he's got the length and stuff at home when he gets it inside.
Smith. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Smart D forced him into taking that mid-range jump shot, and as you might expect, he wasn't able to knock it down.
Artest with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. The steal by Smith.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the bill.
Crawford, right wing. No good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
They can't be pleased or happy with their performance at the line. They did nothing to help themselves there, and it really hurt them.
And here is Bryant. 12 points for him over Crawford. Rebound by Smith.
And that makes them 4 of 5 now. Their first miss of the game. Terrific start this far.
The Lakers in the lead. Artest with the ball. It's a pick by Bynum. Guarded by Crawford. 13 feet out. And Bryant gets it to go.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Smith. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on our test.
Josh Smith is way too fast for foul. It's a little bit of a mismatch both ways.
Some changes there for the Lakers. He can't complete the three-point play. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Lead pass inside to Gasol. About 7.5 minutes left in the first. Here's Bibby, laid in softly off the glass.
Boy, Kevin, you know when Mike Bibby was acquired by Atlanta, that's a hand-in-glove fit. A veteran point guard who has tremendous playoff experience, a clutch shot maker, a three-point shooter, a guy comfortable giving up the ball. He's everything the Hawks were looking for at the point guard spot, and he's been delivering. Nice, big momentum builders, those second-chance points.
Horford in the post, Bynum on it. Shoots from the post.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Foy.
Get up!
Gasol. It's in. He has 6.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
To Horford. Tipped. Here's Johnson. A little long, but it goes in.
I tell you what, coach doesn't encourage him to take those, but everything's forgiven when they drop.
Here's Foy. Bibby covering. Gasol. And here is Bryant. Gets in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
He makes such intelligent plays with the basketball. Always aware, always a threat to score.
Here's Smith. And it's Randy Foy with the rebound.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Oda. Kept alive. Here's Bryant. Bryant is called for the charge. That's his first foul.
Kevin, I tell you what, there is no better athlete in the NBA than Josh Smith. Certainly none more explosive. This kid can bounce like you can't believe. But you know what? In addition to those physical attributes, that jumping ability and his length and athleticism, this guy's starting to round into a guy who's thinking the game and understanding it and playing it at a nice pace. He's blocking shots. He's not getting in as much early foul trouble. His decision-making has become better at the offensive end. That's the sign of a guy who wants to become great.
Atlanta calls timeout. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Their field goal percentage was poor. That's the only way I can describe it. It was woeful. And they know they can't come out and expect to get on top by shooting poorly. They got to do a better job with their shot selection and offensive execution. That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And the Lakers have possession. To Gasol. Who's against Smith. Right corner. Stolen away by Bibby.
It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it. I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
And here's Los Angeles. Now Bynum working on Horford. Down low. Here's Bryant. Connects from in close. 6 points for him.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Johnson gently drops it in.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
So it's the Lakers now. The dump off to Gasol. To Bynum. Horford with the rebound. The Hawks looking for their first lead of the game. Here's Crawford. Buries the jumper to finish the break. They're up 20-18.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Bynum working on Horford. Puts the move on, and Gasol gets it to go.
Your best bet is to deny him that position. Do your work early on defense. Once he gets inside on you, you've already lost the battle.
Here's Bibby. He has 6. Here's Crawford. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Bryant can the top double clutch layup. He's got 8.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Joe Johnson on the wing, guarded by Odom. For 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Get up!
Here's Bryant. Drains it from short range.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Here's Bibby. His last outing, he had 18 points. Smith. Here's Crawford. Buries it from 14 feet. And here is Bryant. Last game with 30 points. Here's 4. On the shot clock. Rips it down with 1 hand. He's got 10.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Crawford, right wing. Joe Johnson on the wing. 6 seconds to shoot. Smith in the post, working on Gasol. Nice shot by Smith. Here's 4. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Now Bynum working on Horford. Jacoby. Good looking screen by Gasol. Leads him in. Dumps it down with 1 hand.
It's the little things that can make the difference. A nice pick helped free him up for that dunk.
Johnson. Rebound by 4.
In the best of circumstances, that's going to be a tough shot for him. And that was not the best of circumstances.
Here's Bryant. Off target with the step back J.
They're giving them all they can handle on the glass. They're really starting to get after it in the paint here in this game.
Here's Horford. Nails the easy jumper. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
I hate when this happens.
Took too long inbounding the ball. That's a 5-second violation.
Y'all give me the ball when I'm distracted trying to do something. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And here is Williams. It's tipped. The Hawks will keep possession. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
And here is Williams. Smith off the inbound. Lamar Odom pulls it in. 25 seconds left in the first. Here's McGee.
Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
And here's Crawford. 11 points last game. Here's Johnson. It's in for 3. 9 points in the game so far. Here's 4. They lead by 1. Vujicic. This is the buzzer beater. The Lakers with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They've played terrific offensively. However, they've got to cut down on the turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. If you don't take care of the ball, it comes back to haunt you.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though. 30-29.
Good game so far. Everybody's competing.
And here we go, ready for some more good action in the second quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Cheryl Miller.
Well, guys, the Lakers, Andrew Bynum, one of the up-and-coming big guys, told me that he needs to play with more energy. When he's assertive, this is a different Lakers team. Guys?
Thanks, Cheryl.
Point guards all the way up there. Ball me, ref. Ball me, ref.
And here is Williams. And coming up, a broadcast on November 4th. We'll be at the Target Center to see the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to the visiting Boston Celtics. They'll start at 7 o'clock Eastern.
I think it'll be fun.
The Hawks trailing. Williams. From short range. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And so here is Atlanta after the miss by the Lakers. Here's Johnson, and it's tied up. He's got 12.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Williams wasn't careful with his position. He gets nailed with the backcourt violation. Around the league, here we go. A recap from yesterday. Win by the Cavaliers at the Quicken Loans Arena. The Charlotte Bobcats with the loss. The Sacramento Kings lose on the road. The Spurs take that one. It was the Rockets taking the win down in Houston. Blazers dropping that one. And that's all we have for you right now. And here is Johnson. He had 25 points last game. And here is Johnson. Right wing. Evans. Down low. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 14. And here is Williams.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
The pass cut off by Williams.
Again, another turnover for him. He needs to do a better job of knowing where the defense is.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. You're talking about his turnovers. That's 2 this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a lot, Kevin. He's handling the ball, and he's just being a little careless with it. He has to be aware of where the defense is, and then do a good job of trying to keep his body between the ball and the defender so he's not turning it over as much.
And here is Johnson after the basket by the Lakers. To Williams. Perimeter. Here's Evans. Hits the tray.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
The Lakers trail. And coming up, a broadcast on November 4th. And the Golden State Warriors. They'll be facing the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. Things get underway at 7:30 Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
And so here is Atlanta after the basket by the Lakers. Johnson. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Sasha Vujacic.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
He knocks down the first one. You talk about a guy who has emerged in the NBA. What about Joe Johnson?
Silky smooth. One of my favorite players to watch because he looks like it's coming easily to him. He can handle it. He's strong. He can get his shot off in traffic. And he's always ready to deliver when the game's on the line.
And here is Williams. The steal by Pachulia. To the right block. Johnson down low. Working on Allen. Easy shot. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
And the turnover by the Lakers. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And here is Johnson. 6-point game. To Pachulia. Here's Evans. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him. And here is Williams. Just over 8 minutes left in the second. Here's Powell. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
Too easy. Far too easy.
The Hawks leading. Johnson drops it in on the layup. He's got 21.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Here's McGee, buries the short-range jumper.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that song.
Dumps it off. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. And we hope you'll tune in this Tuesday. It's going to be LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be hosting the Washington Wizards. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock Eastern.
They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
You're right. Here's Bibby.
And despite trailing in this one, Kevin, they're still dominating the inside game.
Stolen away. And here we go with Joe Johnson. 21 points in the game. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Artest. And in a game where about the only thing going your way is happening on the glass, continuing to dominate the boards was critical.
Well, that's exactly right. And eventually that tenacity should turn this game back in their favor.
Soft touch in the lane by McGee. He's got 8.
You can't forget about him when you're boxing out. That's what he does. He crashes the glass.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
On the road to the comeback. Just got to keep playing defense. Be solid.
Here's Bibby. He's got 6. The break is up. And here is Bryant, guarded by Crawford. Releases.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Crawford. Rebounded by Odom.
Kevin, he doesn't miss those layups often. Interior D made him think about that one.
Here's Powell. Knocks it down with one hand. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. For the alley-oop, and it's Smith missing.
Oh, nice idea there. I think he lost his grip at the finish.
Here's Bryant. Can't take the lead. The Hawks looking for a basket to put an end to this run.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
And here is Bryant. He's got 12.
Get up!
Gets in close. Rebound by Smith.
Tough D-forces and to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Got a piece of it. Odom with the denial, and it's still a three-point ballgame. The steal by the Hawks. The alley-oop. It's tipped. The handoff to Bibby. Crawford jacks up the triple. Lamar Odom pulls it in. And here comes Kobe Bryant. Smith corrals the miss inside. Bibby lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 8.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
And here is Williams. Bibby covering. From inside. Odom's shot. Good.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here's Bibby. 8 points for him. Here's Bibby. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. Mike Bibby has had a nice effect since he's come over from Sacramento to the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, clutch performer when he played with Sacramento in the playoff runs that those Kings teams had in the late 90s, early 2000s. This is a guy who's a veteran, who knows what he's capable of, and gives a team confidence because of his ability to handle the point guard spot.
Gets them both.
I really like the way their offense looks here in the second. They're getting to the line more here than they did in the first quarter.
Here's Bryant. Lays it right in. He's got 14.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Bibby from close range. Graceful finish. Sweet touch by the 12th-year veteran out of Arizona. And here is Williams. Bibby covering. Here's Gasol with a 4.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Smith with it. Over Artest. Nice shot by Smith.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
And here is Williams. Bibby covering. Here's Gasol. Nails it from close range. He's got 16.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
Bibby sticks it from 17 feet.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
The Lakers trail. Here's Bryant. Can't hit. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Smith inside. Finishes with the soft touch. They bring their lead to 7.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
And here is Williams. Bibby covering. Gasol. A two-handed jam. He's got 18.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Here's Bibby. He's got 14. seconds to shoot. Smith with it, over by Artest. Here's Bibby, on the mark with the triple. He's got 17, 11 in this quarter alone. And here comes Kobe Bryant. He's got 14. The three, and that one's good. They narrow it to 5.
He's not going to let anyone get the best of him. He'll trade threes with you all game.
Here's Horford. Gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
Get up! Get up!
Bryant kisses it off the glass and in.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Here's Bibby. Hits the front rim and in. 19 points in the game. And here is Williams. 46 seconds left in the half. Here's Gasol. Rips it down with one hand.
He's not a sensational dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure.
Into.
That was absurd. What a jam.
And here's Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Kobe backs him down. Gasol in close. Lays it right in.
He's really shouldering the load for his team right now. That's what leadership is about. He's looking to help his team cut into this deficit.
And here's Crawford. And here comes Kobe Bryant. Got it up. Can't get the buzzer beater.
Boy, after a mediocre first half, the defense has really come to play here. They've picked up the intensity. They've become much more aggressive and intense at that end of the floor, and that's why they've improved their effort there.
And now the T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. The Hawks have been playing some great D.
Yeah, Kev, they're doing an outstanding job of getting their hands in the passing lanes and coming up with key steals.
If they continue to play hard-nosed defense, they'll be in excellent shape. You look at Joe Johnson, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's really scoring well so far, carrying the load for this team right now.
Hi, fans, and welcome. They're ready to start the second half of this game, so let's get on with the action.
Alright, start it up, y'all. Come on. Start the game.
And here is Williams. Find him down low, working on Horford. Find him inside. The rebound by Johnson.
I thought that was 2 for sure, but the D was all over him and it bothered his shot.
Here's Bibby, kept alive. Here's Crawford, all alone, drops it in. 9 points in the game so far.
He drew the D in and then kicked it out to the open man.
Kobe drops it in on the layup. Nice bucket by the 14th-year veteran out of Lower Marion High School. The Hawks leading. To Smith. Dunks it down with one hand.
By the time the D could react, it was too late. That's how to rise up for the throwdown.
Kobe leads him with the pass. It comes, and the foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith. He can't complete the three-point play. And here we go with Joe Johnson. He's got 21. Into Al Horford.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 10. Bynum inside. Williams leads the game in assists.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
Atlanta with the ball. Here's Horford.
The little man made the big rebound. What a play.
And here is Williams. The jump hook hits. Nice pass leading into the bucket. 8 points for him.
That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
Here's Crawford. Bynum corrals it, but that's only his second rebound so far. To Gasol. Kyle drives it in off the lovely cut to the rack. He's got 24.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been rocking the rim all game long. We talked about his spectacular finishing ability at the start of the game. He certainly hasn't disappointed.
Dumps it off. Crawford. Fired short against the kind roll and goes in.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. It's a pick by Bynum. Great anticipation.
Just too difficult to squeeze that pass low.
Bynum is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul. Here's Crawford. Connects on the baseline jumper. 13 points in the game. And here is Williams. Jams it home.
Nice throwdown. That's how to take it to the rim and make it happen.
Here comes Bibby. 6-point game. Ooh, they better hustle. To Johnson. On the paint. Blocked. The Lakers with the rejection, and it's still a 6-point ball game. Bryant. And here is Williams. Here's Gasol. Great finish in traffic. He's got 26.
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
Smith with it. He's up against Gasol. Horford drains the easy jumper. They take a 6-point lead.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Here's Bryant. Gets it to the ball.
Yeah, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Here comes Bibby. 19 points in the game. Crawford, high post. Smith inside, working on Gasol. Let's go with the three, and that one's good.
Well, Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of it.
Here's Bynum. The shot is off. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. Stolen away by the Lakers. Throws it up. That's good. He's got 10. And here's Crawford. He's got 13. High post. To Horford. Bynum on it. It's hauled in by Artest.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Bynum in close. Al Horford with the rebound. Here comes Bibby. 22 points for him. Johnson lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 23.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Artest with the ball. And here we go with Joe Johnson. 23 points in the game. Here's Crawford. Cans it from in close. Nice shot by the 10th-year veteran out of Michigan. To Artest from short range. Laid in softly off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Here's Johnson. Shot is off. And the Lakers go with it the other way. They trailed by as many as 10 points. To Gasol. A jump hook. That's good. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's percolating right now. Just keep putting the ball in his hand.
Smith from inside. Gasol with the rebound.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
Maybe up top. Horford flushes it with the one-handed jam.
No flash, no frills. I call that a pound cake dunk. Simple and plain, and a good thing.
And the Lakers call time here. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
Get on the bench. Bring in the bench. Bring in the bench.
Here's four. About 4.5 minutes left in the third. Basically, Powell down low, working on Williams. Knocked loose, and it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be matched up against Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Vujacic. Johnson on him. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Foy. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mike Bibby.
You know, taking a look at Randy Boyd, this guy was the 2006 Big East Player of the Year. And what he brings to the table is he's a combo guard. He's strong, he's aggressive, and he's really got a scorer's mentality, although he's a playmaker also.
And here is Williams. Here's Crawford. Connects from downtown. 18 points for him.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Vujacic on the corner. From the wing, that's good.
He's not their go-to guy offensively normally, but when his number was called, he rose to the occasion.
The Hawks leading. High post. Dumps it off. Williams. And it's Randy Foy with the rebound.
Normally, he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
To Vujacic, the Lakers maintain possession. Atlanta has just caught on fire and is really locked on from beyond the arc.
Everyone seems to be getting involved in the long-range shooting today, Kevin. I've seen teams shoot this well for a short stretch, but they've been on the mark the whole game.
It's rare to see a team shoot so well for so long, but they've been feeling it and letting it fly.
And so far, so good.
Here's Foy. Mike Bibby picking up that last basket. McGee covered by Smith. Odom. To McGee. Inside. Crawford with the rebound. Here comes Bibby. It's a 10-point game. Here's Johnson. Gently drops it in.
Speed kills after every rebound or bucket. They're pushing it ahead down the floor. They're killing them on the break.
And the Lakers call time here. Here's Ford. 2:35 left in the third quarter. He's guarded by Williams. Here's McGee. No good. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. It's stolen by Vujacic. And the Lakers have possession. A 12-point game. The dump off to Vujacic. Kept alive. Vujacic. He's off from three.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Crawford, no luck. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Down by 12. Ford inside. Odom's shot. Good.
That's a good example of excellent communication. A nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
Here's Bibby. 24 points for him. And here's Crawford. Floats it up. Inside runner. That's good. He's got 20.
I'll tell you what, he's been an efficient scorer for them. He executes, takes good shots, and he always seems to make a basket when it's needed most. He's excellent at timely baskets.
Here's Bibby after the basket by the Lakers. He's got to push it. The steal by Odom.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing quite a bit of sloppy ball handling.
That's their third turnover in this quarter. Here's Vujacic. To McGee, right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Scooped up. Here's Odom. Cuts the score to single digits. He has 7. His turnovers can pile up, like you were saying, Clark, and when you cough up the rock, you're forfeiting possessions.
Empty trips, we call them, Kevin, and that's exactly what they've been doing right now. You've got to be aware of where the defense is, and you also have to be ready to be patient and make good decisions with the basketball.
Here's Ford after the miss from Crawford, and the turnover by the Lakers.
A little miscommunication on that one. Both guys have to be on the same page when you're moving the ball around.
And here we go with Joe Johnson. 25 points in the game. Here's Williams. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. We've seen Mike Bibby really having a great game.
He's been finding the open man over and over this quarter.
He really has, Clark. Whenever a player is getting his teammates involved, good things always seem to happen.
Without a doubt. When one guy is finding his teammates, everybody starts running and filling the lanes, and it just builds on the positive momentum.
We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 103-96. Mike Bibby has been playing aggressively. He's got a double-double, 24 points and 12 assists.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. And here is Johnson. To Evans. Rebounded by Odom.
Kevin, really the story here is that they're losing even though they're pounding them on the board.
Good point. Throws down the reverse jam. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. You know, Clark, it's somewhat surprising they're losing considering the rebound advantage that they hold right now.
Yeah, and that doesn't really bode well for them, man, as things usually swing the other way in that situation.
And here is Odom. Josh Smith unable to get his shot together. Bryant. Buries the short-range jumper. 24 points for him.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Horford blocked. Got the stop thanks to the block by McGee. To Odom. Oh, just misses, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. That one on Horford.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Odom shooting 2. He can't get the first. Artest is in at small forward. He misses them both.
You can see the difference here in the second half, and it's a big difference as far as their intentions on taking that ball inside. They're getting to the paint and drawing fouls at a much higher rate than they did in the first half.
Smith with it. He's got 14. Lays it right in. Sweet touch by the 6-year veteran out of Oak Hill Academy High School. To the middle. Tipped. But they recover it. Williams in the post. Johnson on him. Kobe lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 26.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
Poked away. Horford in the post. Howe on him. Lays it in off the glass.
They run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
Williams, right wing, leads him in. Here's Bryant. Count!
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
Tries to keep it alive and gets it to a teammate. Smith.
Well, you know, it hasn't been much of a contest under the boards, Kevin. They're pulling them all down. They're controlling that area of the game.
And here is Williams. Here's Bryant. Kept alive. Kick out to the left side. Williams can't get it to go. They are pulling down a lot of rebounds, Clark, but the score isn't really showing that's been an advantage so far.
But you know what, Kevin? Not yet. But if they can start hitting more shots, I mean, you still got to put the ball in the basket while keeping up the dominance on the glass. Then you've got something that you can work with. That kind of combination will be tough to contain.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Powell, it falls! And here is Johnson. He's got 25. About 8.5 minutes left in the game. To Horford. Leads him with the pass. Stolen by Williams.
Well, they still have the lead, but they really need to collect themselves and start taking care of the ball.
And here is Odom. He has 7. Odom over Horford. That's down the open jumper. And here is Johnson. And here is Johnson. The 3 won't fall. The Lakers trail. Here's Bryant. Does not get the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. Johnson. It's good.
That's a great pass. Way to get it to the open man.
So it's the Lakers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant, and that one's good.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing this team with a lot of offense.
And here is Johnson. He's got 27. Evans down low. Lets loose for three. That's good.
That's unselfish team basketball right there, Kevin.
And here is Williams. Trailing by 4. Jacoby. Horford with the rebound. The Hawks clinging to a small lead.
They could use a basket here, Kevin. It's getting close.
Now Horford. Powell's there. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've trailed by as many as 12. Powell guarded by Horford. Shoots from the post. Connects!
Oh, that was a surprisingly good move there in the post. I think he surprised the defense a bit with that move.
And here is Johnson. Powell's there. From close range. Some changes there for the Lakers. Good for the three-point play. Al Horford is coming to the NBA the way I thought he would. After leaving all those great teams at the University of Florida, he has been a very solid player with a long NBA career ahead of him.
You know, I refrain from comparing players to other players, but he kind of reminds me of a guy like Maurice Lucas.
Well, that's a good comparison.
Really solid, tough, brings what you want to that power forward position every night. He's going to be an enforcer. He's going to score mid-low double digits. He's going to rebound his position effectively, and he's going to be there when the going gets the toughest. He's old school in a lot of ways, and that's not all bad at that position.
I like that comparison. I bet Mo Lucas would like that as well.
I think he would be all right with that, too.
I think he would. We go down to Cheryl Miller, who has a report from her conversation with Coach Mike Woodson.
Hey guys, he told his team that he wants them taking more shots from beyond the arc. He said, if you got a good look, fire it up. Don't be tentative. He's giving them the green light. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Cheryl. Can't sink the first.
Ron Artest, Defensive Player of the Year in 2004, one of the most versatile and feared defenders in all of the NBA. This guy is strong, he's aggressive, and his mindset is to shut down the guy he's guarding. He's got excellent feet, strong hands. I don't think there's a stronger guy in the NBA than Ron Artest, pound for pound.
Oh, the ref got stuck.
Timeout called the Lakers. Good on number 2. Here's Bibby.
Let's go.
24 points for him. Crawford. No up. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Here's Bynum. Buries it.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here's Bibby. Under 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Okay.
Bibby dumps it off. Here's Crawford. Trifecta.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. To the right block. Bynum down low. Working on Horford. To Bynum. Gets in close. Pachulia corrals the miss off the defensive glass. Smith. Covered by Foy. Here's Bibby. To the baseline. With a wide open look. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. The handoff to Bynum. Leads him in.
Oh, what a great look to get it inside. That's the way to find him when he's ready to score.
And the Hawks with possession. 3-point lead. Smith on the perimeter. And it's off. Questionable decision-making there. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by as many as 12. To the free throw line. To Bynum. Puts it up. Dunks it down with one hand.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Here's Bibby. Crawford. Kept alive. Pachulia. Here's Smith. It's good from beyond the arc.
There's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
The Lakers will call a full timeout. They trail by 4. 2:50 left in the game. To Gasol. He's against Smith. Williams to the paint. To Bynum. 5 on the shot clock. Vujacic. He's off from 3.
They need to make the most of every possession. And desperation threes like that simply won't get it done.
And here we go with Joe Johnson. He's got 27. The Hawks with the turnover. That's their 7th. And here is Williams. Down low. Gasol inside. Working on Smith. Here's Gasol.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there.
Now Bynum, following the miss by Mike Bibby. To Allen. Gasol. Johnson on him. Gasol. And the shot is good.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
The Hawks call time, and they've got 1 left. They're up by 2. 1:34 left in the 4th. Vujacic hasn't had a good game so far, and he's going to sit down for a while. And here's Crawford. He's got 23. Crawford, defended by Allen, leads him with the pass, goes up, sinks it.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
The Lakers trail. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Blocked. Great play by Smith. Here's Crawford. Can't hit the three-pointer.
He's having some real issues getting the ball to fall for him here in the 4th quarter. He's big-time basket in the clutch, Kevin.
Here's Bibby. 26 points for him. Less than 1 minute left. Stolen away.
Big mistake. You just can't turn it over in that situation, Kevin.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. Trailing by 2. Grabbed by Smith. And he's got a double-double. Allen is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks will look to run down the clock. Here's Horford. Rips it down off the beautiful pass.
Healthy lead, and with smart play the rest of the way, they should be able to win this. Time is getting short now. If they don't get some quick points, game over.
Allen nails it from the wing. You're right, Clark. You can't turn over when it's this close.
Well, it's the one thing that you just can't afford to do. I mean, they know it, we know it, and yet we still see it happen. But you can't afford to let it happen if you expect to win.
Seeks hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Perfect from the line. It's a 4-point ballgame.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. He has 30 behind the arc. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. The Lakers will foul to stop the clock.
They needed to take their foul to stop the clock. That clock is not their friend at this stage in the game.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. 2 for 2, and it's a 6-point ballgame.
Well, Kev, you may have given them just enough to make this a done deal.
Here's Williams. Let's go with a 3. Missed. The Hawks win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Lakers, 131 to 125. Joe Johnson is the Jordan Brand player of the game, and some solid numbers.
Well, Kevin, the name of the game is still scoring. And anytime you score that many points, you're giving a big boost to your team.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
We gotta continue to get better. We gotta continue to get better. Lou cannot have that many turnovers. We can't have that many missed free throws either. We lost the game because we missed so many free throws. Third, 10, 12, 2 and 2, 30 and 5. Man, that's something else. All I can say is,
what can I say?
that was heartbreaking. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna make a phone call real quick. Oh, gotta plug my phone in. Even Powell had 30. It just did not go well at the end there. Just did not go well. Gotta get better. Gotta make him reliable. Okay, I got my weekly practice set up. Keep developing Lou Williams. Because in this, he's gonna be a star. And don't worry, I am gonna be playing all 82 games. Sorry about that. All right, let's start this game.
The 2009 NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers face off against the upstart Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Tuesday night basketball here on 2K Sports.
It's the Lakers in a Western.
Hold on 1 second. I just wanted to turn the
Matchup.
volume
Good
down.
Tuesday evening to you and yours. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Keller. And T-Mobile starting lineup. These are the 10 players starting the game tonight. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They're off to a slow start this season, but it's still early.
Kevin, it appears to me as though this team has a hangover from last season. They finished poorly at the end of last season, and they're starting poorly here. So I can only conclude there's been carryover.
Let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Lakers. What will be the key for them?
Well, their focus has to be on Kevin Durant. He's a dead-eye marksman from long range. Deep range, I call it in the gym range.
Clark, how about Oklahoma City? What do they need to do to secure a win?
It's all about Kobe Bryant and how they plan to slow him down. The NBA hardwood is one of the few places where stealing is encouraged, and he's the master. If you get casual with the ball around him, he'll pick your pocket.
Thanks, Clark. And the Lakers have possession following the score by Oklahoma City. Bryant backs in, dumps it off, stolen by the Thunder. It's one-on-one to Harden. The alley-oop, trying to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away.
Throwing that too.
For the boom, and nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
We saw a lot of fouls, a lot of points from the foul line that just hampered any ability for their offense to stay motivated or in any kind of rhythm.
Here's Gasol, a 10-footer. That's good.
That's exactly what coaches love to see on offense, high percentage shots.
On defense, the Lakers, they're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
No surprises last year. This team did not
Yeah,
pose
you can
much of a
tell
threat.
game to game he's improved.
And here is Durant. Coming off 31 points last game. 5 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Nails the train.
Kevin Durant, for me, Kevin, has one of the sweetest, easiest strokes in the league. I mean, it's amazing that a guy of his size, he's 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan, can step out there and cast threes as sweetly and as smoothly as he does.
yeah, the
He's
problem
also
is he's
improved
going to
as a
have to stop
rebounder in
out.
his second year in the league. I think this guy is a star waiting to blossom and explode.
And here is Durant after Pau Gasol's bucket. The steal by the Lakers. It's one-on-one. Gets in close. There's Lenny. Great play to stay with it.
They start off shooting 80% from the field after that last one. That's a great start for them.
Gasol lays out, but it's tracked down by Cephalosha. Harden pops it in on the layup.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there
I
to
was
leave
there.
the
What
door
do you
open
mean?
for.
The dump off to Bynum. Now Gasol, defended by Durant. Williams. Cephalosha corrals the miss off the defensive glass. And it's tracked down by the Thunder. To Cephalosha. Hangs.
They've come out shooting well here.
What was
We
you
just saw
doing?
their first miss after making their first 3 buckets.
Williams backs him down. And it's Artest missing. Oklahoma City trailer. Kobe is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. Williams really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's been finding the open man over and over this quarter.
He really has, Clark. Whenever a player is getting his teammates involved, good things always seem to happen.
Without a doubt, when one guy is finding his teammates, everybody starts running and filling the lanes, and it just builds on the positive momentum.
Here's Westbrook after Ron Artest's three-pointer that didn't go. Got a piece of it. Stolen away by the Lakers.
When you look at what they've done, or rather what they... that should be absolutely illegal.
I'm not playing this game.
Here's Westbrook. 11-point game his last outing. It's off his leg.
Oh,
And
good
the ref's
defense.
whistling a kick ball. Clark, and this can't continue to be the story for them. You can't convert if you're handing over the ball.
Well, without question, Kevin, you're exactly right. They've had a tough time getting into their offensive flow here because they've turned it over too much.
Here's Westbrook. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Tap to line. And here is Thomas. He's up against Gasol. Thomas,
Get
no
outta
good.
here, man.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bryant. Connects from in close. 6 points for him.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Westbrook, right wing. Buries the corner jumper. And here is Williams. Odom on the wing. To Gasol. Thomas is on him. From inside. Drops it in from the right block.
Yeah, you're not
Really been
stopping
efficient
Powell,
in
buddy.
the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
Cephalosha. Six seconds to shoot. Tipped.
Give me that.
Stolen by the Lakers.
You know, Kevin, they just continue to turn the ball over to give it away. They just can't afford to keep playing this way.
Here's Westbrook. Just over 6 minutes left in the first. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Clark, they definitely do not want to cough up the ball. Still trying to get all the way back in this thing.
Well, there's some turnovers that are worse than others, though, especially when you're trying to gain ground, when you're trying to make up a deficit. Every possession is important. They can't give up any more ground right now.
Thunder changing it up.
Let's go.
And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 7. Here's Westbrook. He's against Williams. In close. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Kevin, he doesn't miss those layups often.
Locked in.
Interior D made him think about that one, though.
In the paint. 2 hands for safety.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
I'm locked in now. Come on.
To Collison. Leads him in. Durant lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rack. 5 points in the game. Clark here is another National College Player of the Year. Kevin Durant, who played 1 year at Texas, adding to his game year by year. What would you like to see him add as he grows in the next couple of years?
I'd like to see him get a little stronger and get into the low post a little more. He's a terrific shooter, has a quick trigger, and is comfortable out on the perimeter, and he's got a scorer's poise and mentality. I'd like to see him get stronger and be more effective.
Why did he leave him?
And here is Williams. Here's Bryant. Oh! Rips it down.
Ooh, he just toasted the defender and then applied the jam. Gave the D a mouthful on that one.
Here's Westbrook. Top of the key. Here's Kristich. Connects from the high post.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
And here is Williams. He's covered by Westbrook.
Don't try and button block me.
Lays it right in.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here comes Westbrook. Here's Westbrook. Crops. He has 6.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
To Allen. Howard. Here's Bynum. Sinks it.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Yeah, we got to make a statement now.
It's Durant on the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Drilled in by Harden.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
And the Lakers call time here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I didn't think we saw a real strong outing defensively from them, Kevin. And very few teams can get away with winning, maybe a handful of games, if that, relying solely on their offense.
Some changes there for the Lakers.
All right. We can do more. We can do more. We can do better. Gotta keep improving.
Here's Ford. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. The jump hook.
Oh, he got it blocked.
Oklahoma City trailing. Livingston hits the quick shot.
His offense normally comes and goes, but he'll take that bucket.
Here's Bynum. Kept alive.
No, do not shoot
To Bynum.
that.
From down low. Still can't get it to fall.
Kristich played some great D there. He made a miss and then recovered the rebound.
Here's Kristich. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play
doing
there.
all the way
When
over
your
there,
bigs can
man?
hit the mid-range jumper, it
Come
can
on.
really open things up for
Pick your head
everybody
up
else.
on defense.
Now Allen. Here's 4. Bynum backs down. Laid in with the D draped all over him. He's got 8.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
Collison takes it up.
Get that out of
He
here.
threw that one hard. That's his second block so far. The Lakers in the lead.
Didn't expect them to get it right back.
Vujicic. Left block. Powell puts up the baby hook, and that one's good. They push their lead to 5.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
Collison backs in. Here's Livingston, and Andrew Bynum pulls it down.
If the shot's not within your range, don't take it. That's very simple.
Nick Collison went to a couple Final Fours with Kansas. He's been virtually invisible in a very short NBA career.
Yeah, he's had some injuries early on in his career, and he's basically been kind of a role player, but he's a guy that gives you good energy and gives you good hustle when he's out on the court. He's a little out of position, doesn't really have a true position. He's kind of a hybrid forward, and as a result, I think his best action is when he's out there contributing with hustle and effort plays and doing a good job on the backboard.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game.
He with us.
34 seconds left in the first. Here's Allen. Kristich yanks down the rock.
When you settle for that kind of shot, that's a wasted possession. That is not a high percentage look.
Here's 4. From short range,
What the heck was
Livingston
that?
snatches it inside. Durant. Allen with the rebound.
Well, he can't believe that one didn't fall. Those are usually automatic.
Oh, he knocks it
Let's
in.
go.
A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in
Let's
time.
get it.
Amazing shot, Kevin. That's highlight reel material.
The Lakers have taken the early lead.
Yeah, they've done a great job of pressuring the ball and coming up with steals. It's hard to win if you can't protect the rock.
And we end an exciting first quarter. The score, 35-29. And here we go, ready for some more good action in this second quarter. And let's get an update from Cheryl Miller, who's over on the sideline.
Guys, Russell Westbrook for the Thunder, known for his hops in this league, amazingly wasn't able to dunk until his senior year in high school. Let's send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah, a bit of a late bloomer, Clark likes to say. Could you give us the ball, please? Thank you.
Here's 4.
Appreciate it.
And a look at tomorrow night. It's going to be Chris Paul and the New Orleans Hornets. They'll be playing host to the visiting Dallas Mavericks. All set to get underway at 8:30 Eastern Time.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Los Angeles is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Here's Westbrook. He has 6. Here's White. Buries the short-range jumper.
That's a great feed to find him inside. When you're willing to pass the ball, good things happen.
Ford backs him down. And Gasol gets it to go.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
Here's Westbrook.
So when you
Defended
were
by
in the lane
Bryant.
like that, we're a different team.
Finishes it with the one-handed jam. He's got 8.
He's just hurting their feelings on that one.
To our test. Here comes Westbrook. 8 points for him. Here's Ali. Count it, and the foul. That one is on our test. Williams is in at the point. He completes the three-point play. And here is Williams.
I think he was making that. That's all right.
To the paint. To Williams. Kobe. And here is Williams. Collison snatches it off the glass. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Outright. The handoff to Ali. From deep, that's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over. And as we get a break, let's take a look at some of the scores from last night's games. Out at the Staples Center, the Clippers take charge as the Timberwolves are defeated. The Hornets fall short on the road. The New York Knicks winning there. Out in Charlotte, the Bobcats pick up the win. The New Jersey Nets dropping that one. And back to the game we go. Gasol kisses it off the glass and in.
I'm about to say, well, somebody cut.
10 points for him.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
The shot is off, and the Lakers go with it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And for tomorrow night at 7:30, it'll be Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets. They'll be playing host to the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. It'll get rolling at 7:30 Eastern.
They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
Right. And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's White in close range, finishes with the soft touch.
Kev, you can't let him get the ball that close to the basket. By that time, it's already too late.
And here is Williams. Bounce pass, right corner to Williams. Leads him with the pass. The Lakers will get this one back. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. They'll be playing the Magic. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here is Williams. Here's our test. The shot is off, and the Thunder go the other way.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch.
How did that
D
not
right in his
go
face,
in?
that made all the difference.
Deflects the pass.
Outstanding jump on the ball, Kevin.
Walks it up, kept alive. Kobe goes up, gets another shot, and this time it counts. 10 points for him.
Way to distribute the basketball.
I don't know how we missed that.
Kristich lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
And here is Odom. 9-point game his last outing. Puts the hammer down. They're in front, 43-40. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Westbrook. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
Making that.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Williams on the paint. No good. And the Thunder go the other way. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
I cannot believe you missed that.
Gasol gently drops it in. 12 points for him.
Way to distribute the basketball.
To Cephalosha. To Cephalosha. Gasol with the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. 3-point lead.
Oh, watch out.
Here's Bryant. Nails it from close range.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong
Let's
guy to give an
go.
opening to.
Time called here. The Thunder decide
it?
to talk it over.
Paluma? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea.
Some changes for the Thunder. And here's what's happening this Friday. It's going to be Brandon Roy and the Portland Trail Blazers. They'll be playing host
I
to the
know
visiting
one thing.
San Antonio
We're 1 and
Spurs.
2 right now,
Start
so we
time,
gotta win this
7:30
game.
Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
Lakers on D. Here's Cephalosha. Scooped up. Tries again. Graceful finish.
You know, Thabo Cephalosha, Kevin,
well,
is
this
really
is,
a nice acquisition for
NBA
Oklahoma. He's a
2K10,
guy
so-
who's comfortable playing a role. He's athletic and a terrific perimeter defender, and he'll give you some points too. But he's one of those value utility guys, I call him, who can help you in a number of ways without having to be a star. Good execution
Yeah,
on the
there
break.
is nothing I can do
Nice
there.
bucket.
And here is Williams. Under 6 minutes
There
left in the
was
second.
nothing I could do right there. Okay.
Baseline to the wing.
Oh,
To
pow.
Odom from short range. Lays it
Good
right
cut,
in.
Odom.
Those are the shot opportunities you want, right in the lane.
Good cut. All right. You gotta pick it up on defense again.
Dumps it off. Durant drops in the runner. 13 points in the game.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Gasol. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Ooh, hopefully I can start making free throws.
He knocks down the first one.
Word, made the first one.
Gets them both.
There we go.
And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 3. Throws it up. Got a piece of it to Cephalosha.
Good hands.
Here's Thomas, the two-handed jam.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
And here is Williams. Gets in close. Finishes with the soft touch. He has 6. Now
I mean,
the
I
Thunder
guess
with it.
Russell
It's a
doesn't feel
3-point
like playing
game.
defense right now.
Down low, here's Thomas. Drains it from short range. Nice bucket by the 9th-year veteran out of Syracuse. Odom lays it right in. They're ahead, 55
I'm
to 52.
telling you, Russell does not feel like playing defense.
Here's Ollie,
That's all.
and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count. Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
White, left wing. Here's Thomas.
The closer in you get, the more they'll reach in for the Pilfer. You got to protect the rock.
Williams backs down. Artest lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
Oh, an easy lay in there. The D cannot allow that to happen.
Right corner. Here's Cephalosha. Kept alive.
He bummed it.
To Ollie. Durant. Outside runner.
Nope.
Can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. The Lakers on a bit of a roll here. Tries to keep it alive. And here is Williams. Pockets the three ball.
Let's go.
He's got 9.
Kevin, they're fighting extremely hard right here. Bit by bit, just
Let's
trying to
go.
pull away.
And here are the Thunder now. Trailing by 10. And here is Odom. The Lakers on a bit of a roll here. Inside, Williams' shot is good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 2:20 left in the half. Here are the Lakers with the ball. A 12-point game. For the alley-oop.
When you play together and get a feel for each other's tendencies, you start to make plays just like that.
We're starting to have fun with it now.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a 14-point game. And here is Durant, covered by Vujacic. To end the run.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And here is Williams. It's a 14-point game. Here's our test. Yes, from downtown. 5 points in the game.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing.
White hits. Nice pass, leading into the bucket.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
And here is Williams. 11 points in the game. Williams down low. Here's Gasol. Hits the jumper.
He's absolutely been unstoppable this quarter.
Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. Here's Durant. Gasol with the rebound.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
To Vujacic from inside. Gets the lay-in.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
It's Durant on the wing. To the right wing. Connects on the baseline jumper. He's got 8.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
To Odom. Artest. And here is Williams. Vujacic. Can't get the buzzer beater.
Man, this is ugly, Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided game so far. And that concludes the first half. The score, 73-56. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. Let's now take a look at the team stats for the first half. Lakers have been getting a ton of picks so far.
Yeah, all those steals have helped them build a big lead. They're looking good going into the second half.
Lewis Williams has started off well.
Kevin, he's off to a tremendous start, a great start, a double-double already in just one half of play.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. You know, some of the fans at home are hoping for a comeback here. We'll see if that can happen as we start this quarter.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm playing smart with the basketball. Just gotta stay locked in.
And here is Williams. He's got 11. Powell, defended by Durant. 6 seconds to shoot. In close, finishes with the soft touch.
Thank you
He's
for
got
jumping,
6.
They
KD.
run very few plays for him on offense, but he got it done right there.
Here's Durant. Hits the runner from long distance. Sweet touch by the third-year man out of Texas. And the Lakers have possession. Odom backs him down. 6 seconds to shoot. Nails the easy
What
jumper.
the heck was he doing behind
Here's
him like
Westbrook.
that? He just
He's got 8.
blitzed.
Cephalosha on the elbow. Leads him in. Here's Westbrook. Connects from in close. 10 points for him.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Hunt defended by Durant. Dunks it down with one hand.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. To Thomas from close range. Drops it in on the layup.
They have clearly come out here with something to prove.
And here is Williams. 11 points in the game. Williams. To Powell. It's tipped. Stolen away by the Thunder.
Kevin, you know, they're still doing a pretty good job of limiting their giveaways right now.
And here is Williams. Cheryl Miller has some information for us. Cheryl?
Well, at the end of the half, I spoke with the head coach of the Thunder. It's not an easy day to be a head coach, and he didn't know where to start his criticism. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. If you can't keep the ball, it's hard to score points. Now back to our play-by-play analysis. Kev?
Thanks, Cheryl. You talk about limiting giveaways. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, for any team, it's really important to keep possession so you can get into the flow of your offensive game.
And here is Williams following the Thunder miss. Odom's shot, good. Here's Westbrook. Right around 9 minutes left in the third. Cephalosha to the wing. To Thomas, perimeter. Westbrook makes the long-distance connection. He's got 13.
Well, the D will live with that one. That's really not his range. So even though he bagged the 3, I figure they'll still let him shoot those.
And here is Williams. And here is Odom. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Cephalosha. Nails the open triple off the fast break. They have now scored 6 unanswered.
After struggling a bit in the first half from the arc, they've been able to turn it around here a bit. And I give them a lot of credit for staying with it, trusting in each other,
No, we're
moving
not
the
letting that
basketball,
comeback
and
happen.
stepping into those three-point shots.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Harden. No luck on the three-point attempt.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Nah, you can't fault him for taking it.
Powell. Williams leads the game in assists.
Well, he's playing a well-rounded game, and he's really helped them in a number of ways.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Cephalosha. Gets in close. Graceful finish. He's got 9.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
To Bynum. And the turnover by the Lakers.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Powell having a dominant impact in this game.
He's just destroying the opposition inside, and he's a major force in the paint.
And looks unstoppable on the inside. How do you adjust to this?
They've really got to deny him the ball, and then maybe look to double team him once he catches it inside.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 13. Five on the shot clock. Collison hooking off the offensive rebound.
Come
He's
on
got
now,
6.
y'all can't let
You
him
have to block
start
this
getting
guy
the
out,
offensive
Kevin. He's
rebounds
just too
like that.
active on the board to be left alone.
Gotta be more active.
Will Bynum. He's against Collison. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Odom. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Ford is in at the point. Here's Westbrook. Just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. Rips it down with one hand.
What
seen that
improvisation. He turns every dunk into something special.
Kobe backs in.
Oh. Want to do that?
Bryant hits the 15-footer. 14 points for him.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Here's Westbrook. Great finish in traffic. Nice shot by the 2-year man out of UCLA. Bynum. From the paint. Kept alive. Here's Odom. Cans it from in close.
He doesn't have a lot of
rebound,
game
Odom.
with his back to the basket, but that time he found a way to get it done in there. That's a pretty good move for a guy you don't expect to score in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 17. Right around 5 minutes left in the third. Kobe. Oh! Throws down the reverse jam. They lead 93-78.
Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
Here's Durant. Scooped up. Here's Westbrook. Two hands for safety. 17 points in the game.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Here's Bryant from short range.
Good block.
Stopped him cold. A rejection by Collison. Lobs it up.
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
And here is Bryant. 16 points for him. Kobe.
He didn't even go up with the shot.
And he makes the first one.
Kobe Bryant. There's a lot of meat on Kobe's game, and ironically, his name refers to a steak. He was named after a steak, and that young man has meat on his game for days.
Gets them both. Here's Westbrook. He's got 17. Durant on the corner. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
Here's Allen, and makes it. Astonishing. He's got 5. Here comes Westbrook. To Thomas. He's up against Gasol. Uncovered. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Gasol. Laid in softly off the glass. He's got 20.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Oh, he crosses. He crossed me. He crossed me so
Collison
bad.
to Harden. 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook can't put an end to the run.
Kevin, they've got the edge here in rebounding. They're doing a good job of blocking out and then pursuing the basketball. That's good fundamental action.
The Lakers will retain possession. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's really done a great job picking up the rebounding in this quarter.
He really has, Clark. He is just finding his way to everything that comes off the iron. Vujicic is in at shooting guard.
Gotta save you for the fourth quarter, man.
Westbrook leaps for the ball, but it's picked off by Foy. Here's Vujicic, kept alive. Here's Gasol, dumps it down with one hand. He's got 22. And Clark, as you were saying, with today's athletes, the difference usually does come down to good technique and certainly fundamentals.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. Everybody in the NBA is an athlete, so you've got to take care of your business in a fundamental way, especially when it comes to rebounding.
And the Lakers have possession. The Thunder making the shot. Gasol inside, lays it right in.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
I'm just going to make him score.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead him to the rim. He's got 21. 13 in this quarter alone. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Gasol inside. Thomas is on him. Gasol to the left block. Here's Artest. Gently drops it in. 7 points in the game.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
To Thomas. Thomas was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Some changes for the Thunder.
Number 12, and Davo Sapolosha.
Here's 4. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing, Allen. Too much mustard on that one.
Given his sorry shooting touch, you'd think he'd know better than to put that shot up. Well, there's another reminder.
And here is Thomas. He has 6. Here's Harden. Knocks down the open jumper. Nice bucket by the rookie out of Arizona State.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
Here's Artest. Misses the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 106-88. Lewis Williams has played his heart out, and he's got a double-double, 11 points and 18 assists.
Definitely. He's been a splendid playmaker out there, but that's what you expect from him. If you're open, he'll find you.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Welcome to the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, you missed a dominating performance. Of course, some fans hoping for a miracle comeback, but this one looks like it was decided a while ago. Let's quickly go over to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Phil Jackson.
Hey, guys, he was saying, let's get it in the paint, guys. They can't handle us down low. We'll see if that's the case. Guys?
Thank you, Cheryl. Lakers on D. To the paint. 6 seconds to shoot. To Durant. The Thunder knock it down.
That's one of the toughest shots in basketball, Kevin. It's so tricky to get the soft touch and the accuracy when you're flying to the basket.
And here is Bryant. 18 points for him. Kobe. Now Gasol. 5 on the shot clock. Artest with 1 on the clock. It's blocked.
Oh, what a block.
Pau Gasol with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Bynum is in at center.
Andrew Bynum.
Wait,
And here are the Thunder now.
why is Tony
They trail
Allen
by
at the
16.
three?
Kristich inside. Bynum on it. Shoots. Left block.
Get out of here,
They've
bro.
really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Here's Allen.
Oh,
Here's Bynum.
I forgot he was in the game.
And here are the Thunder now. It's an 18-point game. And like we were saying, having more rebounds helps in so many ways.
Well, here with the lead, it's important that you eliminate second chance opportunities for your opponents and then get some of those yourself.
6 seconds to shoot. Left corner. Durant. And Bynum pulls it down.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star player.
And here are the Thunder now, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Here's Livingston, buries it from 14 feet.
He detected the early opening there and took advantage. That's a smart decision.
The Lakers controlling the game. 16-point lead. Here's Bryant.
By the time the D could react, it was too late. That's how to rise up for the throwdown.
Livingston.
They've been controlling the boards, and that's why they're dominating the scoreboard. These guys are playing their heart. Wow.
And here are the Thunder now. Here's Cephalosha. Hits the tray.
Well, the D will live with that one. That's really not his range. So even though he bagged the three, I figure they'll still let him shoot those.
And here is Williams. He's got 11. Inside to Gasol. Kept alive. The three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
They got to have a little more patience on offense, Kevin. They're rushing.
Here's Oklahoma City. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, get that
It's
out of
going
here.
the other way. Nice block by Bryant.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
Here's Bryant. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. He's got 24. And Clark, sometimes it just comes down to who wants it more.
It makes all the difference, Kevin. Tenacity, persistence, going after the ball. And that's what we're seeing here so far.
Lakers on D. Knocks it loose.
Oh,
Livingston nails it from the top of the key. And the Lakers call time here.
how did I not get that? I died for it too. Just got to keep the game under control. We're doing a really great job so far. But remember, this is the baby Thunder, as Skip would call them.
And here is Williams. He's got 11. Williams with another assist would put him at 20. He's covered by Westbrook. The steal by Livingston. It's vertical. Oh, the devastating windmill jam.
Good hands, y'all.
So it's the Lakers now. 15-point game.
Slow down.
Here's Gasol. Drains it from short range.
Well, there goes 20
26
assists.
points for him.
That's where you're going to get the high percentage looks. Easy two there.
Here comes Westbrook. He's got 23. And the Lakers have possession. Oklahoma City coming up empty.
And I think the story here is that they've stopped giving the ball away so often. Cut those turnovers down.
Here's Westbrook. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Bryant nets it from the wing. Sweet touch by the 14th-year veteran out of Lower Marion High School. That's true. They've cut way down in the turnovers.
And that gives you a chance, Kevin, to have more of an offensive flow and rhythm. When you take care of the ball, you're able to get into your sets, and you've got all of your options available to you. So limiting those turnovers is key.
Getting your tempo, getting your rhythm. That's a good point. Yep. Now Bynum, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Bryant. Can't hit the three-pointer.
Kobe.
Here's Livingston. Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
Too easy. Far too easy.
And it's the Lakers' ball. The lead is 15. Lob. Gasol's in the post. Working on Collison. 6 seconds to shoot. Kobe, the tray, shot misses, and the Thunder go the other way. About 5.5 minutes left in the fourth. Here's Livingston, the rebound by Kobe Bryant.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick
Crazy
shot there,
part is he
but I thought it was a
got
pretty
that
good look.
at it.
So it's the
Both
Lakers
times.
now. Here's Odom, knocks down the trifecta. They extend it to an 18-point lead.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Out of bounds. Touch last by the Lakers. Here's Westbrook.
GG's to the baby
He's got
Thunder,
25. To Durant, takes it up, rips it down off the beautiful pass. 1 point in the game.
That's embarrassing defensively. Not moving your feet, not talking, not stopping penetration. I would have used the game tape as blackmail.
So it's the Lakers now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Westbrook with an assist. This trip would have a double-double. Thomas.
And you know, he's really struggled this game holding on to the basketball.
For the sledgehammer.
That should be illegal, Kevin.
Oh, dang. He knocked it right into my hand.
Here's Westbrook. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. Off the screen, dumps it off.
Oh.
Kept alive to Harden. Jacks up the triple.
Nope.
Durant goes back up. Connects after ricocheting all over the place. He's got 23. And the amount of giveaways from him, unexpected.
Totally unexpected, Kevin. I mean, you just don't look for him to turn the ball over like that. You really don't expect it from anybody. He's just having a really tough go of it.
Now Allen. It's an 18-point game. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's our test. Thomas corrals the miss inside.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And here is Durant. He's got 23 on the low block. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Knocks it down from 19 feet. Tries to save it. Here's 4. But it's recovered by Allen. 2:56 left in the fourth. Drops it in from beyond the arc.
Fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
The Thunder call time, and they've got 1 left. They're losing by 19.
Man, this is ugly.
49 left in the game. Here's Westbrook. 27 points for him. Durant. Nice job on the assist by Westbrook. And he's got a double-double. Allen to the inside. Here's Foy. Nails the baby hook.
It just goes to show you, folks, everybody in this league is a pro. Give them a shot like that, and they'll knock it down.
Here's Westbrook. To Durant. The runner. Here's Thomas. The putback is good.
Have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Dunks it down off the drive. They're up 132 to 113.
No use,
Thomas
man.
inside. McGee's there. The jump hook.
He got that stop almost single-handedly, Kev. Defended the shot and cleaned the glass. That's a great play.
Odom dunks it down with one hand.
Put a fork in him, Kevin. This one's over. Let's go, OKC.
To Harden. Can't hit. And the Lakers go with it the other way. 1:22 left in the fourth. Powell. Defended by Durant. Here's Four. Easy shot. Here's McGee. The follow-up flush.
Well, that's where he's so dangerous. You let him hang around the rim area,
This
and
game's
he'll make you
over.
pay, as we just saw.
Here's Sefolosha with a wide-open look. Rebounded
Nice
by Odom.
pass.
Tough break
10
there,
set
Kev. He
finish.
found an opening on the floor and got a nice, clear look. Just didn't convert.
Here's Four. It's one-on-one. Harden connects. And the Lakers have possession. 42 seconds left in the game. McGee, he's guarded by Thomas. Here's McGee. The shot misses. And the Thunder go the other way.
How did you
Kevin,
miss
not
that?
much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
The break is on.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
The Lakers can just sit on it to end the game. Here's Foy, cans the shot. The Lakers
I didn't
cruise
know
to
I
a
was
win
gonna
as they
make
blow out
that.
Oklahoma City, 139 to 117. For his steady play, Lewis Williams has earned his place as the Jordan
GGs.
Brand Player of the Game.
Yeah, he did an amazing job of seeing the play ahead of time and setting up his teammates with good looks. Great performance.
GG's.
Well, that'll do it on behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.
We needed a dominant performance like that. We had a dominant performance that we needed. 22, 11, and 3. 26, 6, and 2. 7, 4, and 3. 26, 6, and 1. Bynum had 14, 6, and 3. Lamar Odom is coming on strong. He had 17, 4, and 2. Sasha got a couple points in there. I really want to learn his three-point shot, but we'll get there eventually. Powell had 12, 3, and 2. JaVale had 4, 2, and 1. Tony had 7, 4-4. Randy Foy had 11-5. He had one shot that he shouldn't have made that I didn't mean to take with him. That one right there. I did not mean to take that shot. But all right, everybody. It was a good stream. Hope everybody came out, had a good time. Had a good time playing and just chatting with some of y'all. But as I always say, until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other.
Run.